Hello everyone, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Alrighty, we have a new character. Ram. Cool. Claim this one. We get a free skin for Polly on the last day. So that's cool. Claim these. Let's go through the list. Let's do dailies quickly and then we'll focus on the actual story.
I'll build you everything you need. Thank you. Come again if you need. We have everything.
Take as much time as you like.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Thank you for coming. Another success. Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
Alright, we also have this to open. Unfortunate. Not expected. Do 5 of these pulls. We have Ram here, which is cool. We'll do that eventually. Claim these, challenge, claim that. Weekly claim. Okay. Well, let's go for recipe for you.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Get another 100 of these.
There's
That
no
way.
I can run in this thing.
Okay, there should be 2 more.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
There's
There's no
one.
way I can run in this thing. There's no way I can run in this thing. There's no way I can run in this thing.
Something close.
There's no way I can run in this
There we
thing.
go. So that's all of them.
There's no way I can
Let
run
me
in
go to the shop for
this.
now.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Buy the last one. And buy this, for example, doesn't matter. Okay, Nikke, advice, go through the list.
You're kind of fun.
If you're the one drinking it, then the milk coffee is on me.
You truly are a puny thing, but you make it work.
Whenever I'm around you, it's like my fatigue just melts away. Was it that obvious I was lying?
Okay, I think I need to gift someone something.
Thanks, pal. I'll be sure not to waste it.
Let's upgrade. Okay, still gotta do this patch. Before I do... I should have 10k, I think. Let's have a look. No, we need 40 more. That's unfortunate. Where do you get 40 quickly? Need to get 40 somewhere.
Commencing operation.
It's 100. I might buy that, honestly. Save some time. But first I'm gonna check out the arena and the arc. No, we have nothing there. Okay. Interception. It's the train.
Let's have a party! Lady Luck is always on our side. Behold my ultimate blade. Show them no quarter.
Already not attacking. What's happening?
I really like you. All together, attack!
That was weird. Fine.
Lady Luck is always on our side. After all that, I deserve a compliment. After all that, I deserve
Fancy
a
a
compliment.
drink?
Unfortunate. So I guess I'm gonna wipe out once then, just so I have it. Unless the reward here is something good? No. Not even here, okay. Let me just do that then. 50. Alright, now we can go to Outpost and we can claim our free upgrade. Cool, let's go for recruit, and we are gonna recruit Rem. Unfortunate, another pool. Come on, one more. Please be abnormal.
Nice.
Nice. Got it. There she is. And we still have 7k left for the next event, which is pretty cool. So let's claim this one. That gives us the max reward, which is another 300. Challenge, done. Okay, now we go for Outpost again. We put her into the synchro device. Right next to Amelia.
I still have a long way to go if I want to
And
keep all of
unlock
you safe.
another slot for next time. Cool. That's done. Now let's just check if she is really at this correct spot. She is. Cool. And we need to get her up to rank 10.
If you are ever in need, there is such a kindness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I need to share this with my sister. Somehow, I feel quite happy. Is it alright for me to receive somehow? I feel quite happy.
Cool. And we have 5 episodes, of course, of her, which we'll do eventually. I will be getting to that at some point. And that it's another 200 for completing a challenge. That's cool. So that's everything. And now we go for recipe for you. When does the co-op event start?
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Tomorrow. Okay. Mission, claim those. 100. Challenge. We got the ram skin. Alright, refresh. Claim. Claim. Let's go for the
There's no way I
challenge.
can run in this thing.
We get 5 extra of these, which is nice.
Lady Luck is always on our side. Who are prepared?
That was fast.
How do you like that? A grand victory.
I guess this is where I could have gotten my 50. That's whatever.
There's no
Gotta
way
do
I
the
can run in
minigame.
this thing.
And let's go hard. Start.
Welcome, Master.
Nice. Okay, I guess you have to deliver it now, unfortunately. Misclicked. Nice. Not terrible, not great. Claim that. Mission wise, we are very close. We need one more day for that. Oh, I misclicked. That's okay. Actually, we can do some pulls still. I didn't try. Yeah, I didn't check the other part. So let's do some pulls. We'll do 2 here. And now we go for story 2.
There's There's no way I can run in this thing. There's no way I can run in this thing.
Enter. 1-1. Auto.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Okay, let's replace you with Rem.
I'm inexperienced, but I'll do my best.
You with
You
Amelia.
can count on me.
There we go. Let's go. Sometime later, the day of the competition at the Connoisseur's Mansion. Wow! Is this where the competition is being held? This place is massive! It still doesn't hold a candle to Ruthless Mansion, but it seems to be the closest thing they have here. Where? It's the place that we live in, back in our world. Ram and Ram work inside a mansion, whereas I was there studying for the royal selection. I see, what kind of person is Roswell? It's a bit hard to explain. Sometimes he seems weird, but other times he feels reliable. So great is His Majesty that it is impossible to put it into words. I'll drop the subject. You say he's living in a mansion more palatial than this? It must have been a challenge to keep everything in order. Not at all. There were no issues of any sort. That's because we had Ram on our side. You're telling me Ram handled the upkeep all by herself? Do not underestimate Ram. She's able to handle everything on her own, and can perform her tasks flawlessly. I can only do so because of Sister's assistance. And Subaru is also lending a helping hand. Ah yes, we must forget about Subaru. He's working hard. Right, and you forgot about Barasu. We'll have to teach him a lesson when we get back. Do you still highly believe Barasu is involved in our being transported here? There's no way he's not involved in this, at least in some capacity. You mustn't jump to conclusions, Ram. There's no way to know for certain if Subaru has anything to do with this. I haven't met the Subaru yet, but I'm starting to get a sense of how he's treated. Do you think it'll be okay to leave Subaru on his own? He must be looking for us right now. I hope he's not too sad. He's probably using the whole predicament as an excuse to slack off. We'll have to formulate an appropriate punishment for that as well. Rather than Barasu, I'm more worried about Roswell and Beatrice. Let's win this competition quickly, and hurry back to the mansion. Yes. By the time their conversation has ended, we have reached the end of the long hallway. In front of us is a robot standing before a door, which leads into the lobby. Stop! Reset your invitation! I take out the invitation from my pocket, on which is written, present this invitation upon entering the competition hall. Each team is allowed a +1. For whom a supplementary invitation has been included therein. Identification chip confirmed. After passing the hallway, you may proceed straight to the lobby. The glamorous Grand Entrance Hall is filled with gathered participants. Wahahaha. That laugh sounds awfully familiar. Now is my time to shine. Everyone will witness my true willingly. Yes, today we shall settle the score once and for all, Drake. How exactly are you two planning on achieving that? My villainous cuisine will pummel her puny heroic dish. My heroic cuisine will rise above her execrable villainous cuisine. We're supposed to be on the same team. And how in the world is food villainous or heroic? Pretend I didn't see them. A villainous dish speaks for itself, any fool knows that. And the same goes for our heroic dish. You would do well to remember that going forward. Fine, I guess it's my fault for asking. Let's just get out of here before we get roped into something. Do you know them? No, at least not today I don't. On the other end of the reception area, various items foraged from the surface rest inside a display cabinet. Old bed sheets, a compass, and more line the shelves. Among these various collectibles, what catches Rum's eyes is beat-up pot. What are these things? These are the ordinary objects from how life used to be on the surface. They don't seem to have much value, certainly not enough to be put on display. They may not be valuable in a monetary sense, but they once meant a lot to someone. So putting them on display like this does have some meaning. Wait, good morning. Hey there! How have you all been? The whole squad is here, made for your present. Okay, cool. Pom 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 pom.
Goodbye. I did good, right? Your hour of rest. Fancy a drink?
Next. Hey Soda, hey Cocoa, what are you doing here? How tragic. Yesterday's friend has become today's enemy. Oh, how my heart breaks. Enemy? Us? Allow me to interpret. Made for you is also participating in the competition. So for today at least, we are in a position for each other. Although I of course wished you the best of luck. I should have known. From the very beginning, you seemed oddly well informed about this contest. We knew we would be participating, so of course we looked up the details. Why didn't you tell us? If you knew we were participating in the competition as well, would you have allowed me to show you the ropes when it came to cooking? See, that's why I didn't say anything. I know you're a good person and would want an unfair advantage. Thank you. For being so considerate. Don't worry about us though. Working together with you will give us plenty of time to practice ourselves. Yeah, we even managed to make some new additions to the menu at the cafe. You're all so kind. Thank you. You don't have to thank us. We've got this in the bag. Ram, it's time to determine who the real pro maid is. There can only be one professional maid with pink hair. I'm gonna come at you hard. Sounds like you're taking this quite seriously. Very well. What do you say? Go big or go home. Sign up for this competition, so we might as well win. Agreed. Although I'm not exactly comfortable competing against our friends who helped us. We didn't come here to lose. May the best team win, fair and square. Well said. Good luck everyone. It would be a bit awkward if I were to root for just one side. Good luck everyone. And thank you. Hello? Can you hear me? Is that a microphone? Look, someone's about to make a speech. A middle-aged man has stepped onto the podium. Can everyone hear me in the back? Yes, good. Now that everyone's here, allow me to begin by explaining a few of the guidelines. Much like the previous events, the gourmet magazine Perfect Cooking has prepared a unique theme for this year's competition. That theme is to create a dish which is evocative of the past. What a wonderful theme indeed. In the morning, each team will decide what dish to make and be given time to prepare their ingredients. In the afternoon, everyone will gather in the competition hall and finish their dish. As was previously stipulated, each team member will take turns cooking to complete one singular dish. The specific criteria we'll be using to judge the dishes will be made clear later. As for now, I simply want to express my gratitude to all of the participants for attending. And now, let the competition begin.
Leave it to me. The hour of retribution draws near. After all that, I deserve a compliment.
So, this is the kitchen. Looks like we've already got all we need. Yeah, I've confirmed that. The cooking utensils are all ready to go. And we've got all sorts of top-notch blendmen available to choose from. There won't be an issue on any of those fronts. We just walked in and we've already checked all these out. For someone who's been a maid for so long as I have, you could say it's instinctual. What does that have to do with anything? Blendmen? Soda explained it to me when we were out grocery shopping. In terms of texture, it resembles a squishy dough. It doesn't inherently have any flavor. The food here is made by kneading together different blendmen and incorporating other additives to enhance the flavor and aroma. If you do it right, apparently you can end up with something pretty close to a real thing. If I'm not mistaken, even fruits and vegetables here are made using Splendimin. I used them as when I was cooking before and didn't even notice. The pimento smelled exactly as it should have. Come to think of it, Miss Amelia, sister, do you remember the theme of the competition? Yes, we have to make a dish that is evocative of the past. Not simple enough, but I wonder what exactly they are asking for. I presume they mean something that when you eat it, it brings back good memories. Like all the delicious food Ram made for us. And Ram's steamed potatoes. I never can get enough of those spots, especially when they are dipped in mayonnaise. Other than that, does anything come up to mind for you? Huh. Close my eyes and reminisce. An old memory from up on the surface bubbles up. In this frigid cold, securing sustenance is our top priority. But I don't see anything edible. Look harder then. There are plenty of top-tier protein sources around us. Catches a caterpillar. Like this little guy, for example. Is that actually okay to eat? Of eyeballs the caterpillar intently. No, this isn't right. Huh? You're a human, whereas I'm a Nikke. You need this way more than I do. You don't have to do that. Stuff plops the caterpillar in my hand. Somehow, I get a feeling that someone watching from afar with a scope is drooling. I'm not sure if that's the best memory to go with. Another memory once again from up on the surface. These rations are a precious commodity, so eat them sparingly. Snow White places something in my hand. It's a... Before I can recall any more details, this memory goes hazy. That won't work either. Are you okay, Commander? I'm not sure. I think I've enough reminiscing. I can see the pain in your face. Clara, how did you get in here? Hey there, Amelia. Did you get turned around again? You can't be here unless you're a participant. It came because I have something to talk to you about. Oh? Yeah, and it's super important. I'd love to hear it, but we're in the middle of a competition. Is it okay if I listen to it afterwards? But I've got a secret that will help you win the competition for sure. Did you say secret? I think we ought to hear her out. I knew you'd be interested. If you really want to know, then there's a story I have to tell you first. You may have heard of it. The story of the legendary seasoning. Legendary seasoning? This stuff is out of this world. If you put it into your cooking, it will instantly become delicious. Really? So scrumptious that anyone who tastes it will be back for more. The knight who teamed up with my dad to save the princess, the Nikke who defeated the large Rapture with my dad, even the explorer who sailed the high seas with my dad. They all fell instantly for my dad's cooking. My dad is a really amazing person. He's a chef, explorer, knight, and all-around hero. It's crazy that something so magically actually exists in the world. I'd be interested in trying something made from this stuff. Me too. One of my greatest wishes is to taste the dish from the legendary seasoning. A magic seasoning which everyone falls head over heels for? Sounds like a tall tale that Barsi would pull out of his ear. It's not made up. I've got evidence. Look at this. Clara shows us a picture of a restaurant. This is the day we came back to the Ark after doing some exploration on the surface. My dad said he hid the legendary seasoning here. Ah. There's a number written on the back of the photo. Are these the restaurant's coordinates? Seems so. Must be where the legendary seasoning is hidden. Plus, didn't expect to run into you in a place like this, Birdie. How long have you been here? I was moving on by when the words legendary seasoning hit my ears, so naturally I had to listen in. However, I soon realized that I was eavesdropping, which is hardly a virtuous deed, so I decided to let my eavesdropping be known. Like a true hero should. Admitting to it doesn't make it any better. Most strikingly, this little girl said seasoning was used by a great hero, so I'm naturally curious to learn more about it. I shall make it my mission to see that this hero's legacy lives on. Hold on. Up I go. Laplace dashes outside. Too late. This is bad. I mustn't let the hero secure the victory. Everyone, follow me, I'll stop her. Hahaha. Drake also dashes outside. Those fools, they left without even looking at the coordinates. I'm glad someone said it. I knew today was going too smoothly. Hold that photo still for a sec, will you? I'm going to jot down the coordinates. Huh? Got it. Catch you later, cutie. After quickly jotting down the coordinates, Maxwell also makes a swift exit. Oh no, that other lady is gonna steal the legendary ingredients. Did I make a mistake? You did nothing wrong. Also, it's not as if they eavesdropped on purpose. They must have accidentally overheard us while passing by. Clara looks depressed. Alright, that's it. Ram, let's go find a legendary seasoning. We're going to use it to make a dish for Clara. Getting our hands on it might also increase our chances of winning the competition. If it will help to tip the odds in our favor, I see no reason not to go for it. However, this is assuming everything that Clara told us is true. I'm on board as well. Let's hurry and go. Hunt down that legendary seasoning. Okay, it's not far from here, so I'll guide you. Just in case, I should send the coordinates to Rappy beforehand.
Let's do this!
The hour of retribution draws near.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
The surface. The weather is nice. It doesn't seem any raptures are going to show up, at least not for now. Amongst the warm sunlight and cool breeze, there's a hodgepodge of rapture debris scattered everywhere. You call this peaceful? That initial group that rushed off must have taken care of all the raptures in the area. Matisse is helping us clear the path. Even so, we never know when a rapture might pop out. I'll be on the lookout. Leave it to me. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Ram, you seem to be awfully lackadaisical for being up on the surface. That's because I have full faith in Ram. Hey, Miss Amelia, sister, do you see that over there? What are they doing? A moment later. Wow, about time you all showed up. Stepped Laplace dead in her tracks, just like I promised. Drake is proudly standing while restraining Laplace. Let me go! I can allow the legendary seasoning to fall into the hero's hands. That seasoning should be used in a villain's dish. All you do is stand here and hold me back. You won't be able to get the legendary seasoning either. Well, we can't have that. Drake releases Laplace. That legendary seasoning is mine. Drake then moves as if to start out running. Oh, no you don't. Laplace leaps onto Drake and holds her back. Let me go. You can allow the legendary seasoning to fall into villain's hands. That seasoning should be used in a hero's dish. If all you do is stand here and hold me back, you won't be able to get the legendary seasoning either. Well, we can't have that. Drake releases Laplace. That legendary seasoning is mine. After coming closer, we encounter Maxwell staring at Drake and Laplace in disbelief. What in the world is going on here? I was wondering the same thing myself. Frankly, I also want to know why they participated in the cooking competition in the first place. Let me go! You're the one holding it to me. Oh, you're right. I can allow the legendary seasoning to fall into heroes' hands. Is it okay to just leave them like this? It'll be fine. They'll eventually tire themselves out. A moment later. I have a suggestion. Fine, I'll humor you. How about we find a way to settle who gets the seasoning first, fair and square? You're only think you can beat me. Very well, you're on. Hero, dash! What? She just took off running. I thought she was supposed to be a hero. This is bad. We can't let them have the seasoning all for themselves. Ram, let's hurry. Yes, this is starting to become more trouble than it's worth. I think we should tag along as well, cutie. Fine. All of us take off running. Can we take a break? I'm struggling to keep up. We really screwed up the pooch here. At this rate, they are going to leave us in the dust. Ram sighs with exasperation while being carried by Ram. You're a commander. I'm sure you have formulated a few ideas to get us out of this situation, right? How is the person being carried in the first one to run out of stamina? No matter. Fortunately for us, Ram's stamina makes up for it. Come now. We have to catch up to others before they take all the legendary seasoning. Speaking of which, What dish are you thinking of making with the seasoning? We haven't decided yet. A dish which evocative of the past. What would be good? If you're going to on our own memories, I guess it would be something we ate often at the mansion. Beg your pardon, Miss Amelia, but my opinion differs from yours. As the one in charge of culinary affairs in the mansion, I've given this matter some serious thought. The meals here have been quite different from those we have in Lagunica. That tells me that our cooking would not evoke any past memories for the people here. I think you have a point. You won't be able to invoke someone's memories with a brand new dish. Precisely. I've mulled it over. And I think we should make a dish that we've eaten together with the people we've encountered thus far. It'll help us create some lovely memories. Okay, sure. I think that's a great idea. I have no objections either. And there's one particular dish that we've had a bunch of during our time here. Have we decided on what you're making? Yes, we'll be making curry.
Let's get this over with and hurry back. Let me check on a few things. I'll be back soon.
All right, you all are next.
Stepping back for a moment. Let me check
You
on
are
a few
so
things.
cute, Commander.
I did it! It's all thanks to Rom's backup.
This place certainly lives up to its name. It's completely decimated. It's a desolate place, that's for sure. There are traces of previous hibernation, but everything is collapsed. Did you say that before? The people of this world had their homes stolen from them by Raptures. That's why we're living all underground. That's right. Hearing about is one thing, but seeing it is another. How long until we reach the destination? According to the coordinates Clara gave us, it should be right in front of us. That's not possible. Huh? On that at least we can agree. There's no way the legendary seasoning can be fake. I recognize that voice. It's the person from before, or all the commotion. I think we've arrived at the right place. Off in the direction of the badgering voices, a restaurant can be seen. In front of the restaurant, the Matisse squad is bickering among themselves. Alright, I'm going to explain this one more time, nice and slowly. I analyzed the ingredients, and it's just ordinary black pepper, okay? There's nothing special about it in any way. Maxwell, there's something you're not taking into consideration. And what's that? It's impossible for the legendary seasoning to be just ordinary pepper. What's going on? You'd see, can you help me out here? We've been at this for ages now, it seems. You found a legendary seasoning. Yes, but... You bet we found it. The Laplace produces his bag of ordinary ground black pepper and shakes it. It seems that this so-called legendary seasoning is nothing more than plain black pepper. You're saying Clara lied to us? I suppose so, yes. Impossible, this must be legendary seasoning. That's impossible for the legendary seasoning with just ordinary pepper. Drake, let's take this opportunity to show Maxwell just what we can make with this. A fine heroic dish. That's a fine idea. You're gonna eat crow, Maxwell. Once you taste my villainous dish, you'll never want to eat anything else for the rest of your life. Let's have a match to see who finishes their dish first. Alright, you're on. Hero, exit. What? You just pick up running. I thought she was supposed to be a hero. Laplace and Drake disappear from view. I apologize for our fellow squad mates' moronic behavior. I presume this is what you all came here for? Maxwell hands the bag of pepper to Amelia. What? I figured something like this would happen, so I kept some on me. Those morons don't know the first thing about how to use seasoning. Considering how much trouble we went through to get this, it might as well be used by someone who actually needs it. Thank you so much. We'll put it to good use. It really is just an ordinary pepper. Ah, whatever. Anyway, I better not leave those knuckleheads on their own. See you later. Maxwell runs off the direction where Laplace and Drake disappeared. I thought it would be bad if they found it first, but they are kind people. What was it you guys called it again? Pepper? Pepper? I wonder what it tastes like. Amelia opens the lid and pours a small amount into her palm. Smell us? That's true. Sound of Ram's sneeze resonates towards the blue sky. Alright, now we just kill the boss. It should be a boss fight. I guess at the very end it's gonna be a big boss fight.
I did good, right?
Alright, never mind, there's no boss fight here. The boss fight's only on the last stage.
Open up and say ah, Commander. I'll be back
But we
soon.
still have a closing cutscene to go for. So we'll be doing that in a second.
I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
The time for preparing the ingredients has passed, and the afternoon has arrived. An announcement rings out instructing everyone present to gather in the lobby. Amelia, did you bring the legendary seasoning? We've got it right here. This will be able to make a delicious curry. Yippee! Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I think it's about to start. Can everyone hear me in the back? Good. The time given for preparing the ingredients has come to an end. It's now time to cook using the ingredients that you've prepared. As mentioned before, the theme of this competition is to make a dish which is evocative of the past. May all the team leaders please go and wait in the kitchen. In case anyone did not hear me earlier, I will repeat one more time how the process will go. The time given for preparing the ingredients. Ram, you're up first, right? That's correct. I hope you make a great curry. I'll be cheering for you. As will I. Leave it to me. Failure is in my vocabulary. Ram struts into the kitchen with utmost confidence. As the team leader gathers in the kitchen, a number appear on the scoreboard in the center of the room. That's the time limit. They haven't allotted each person much time to cook. We'll have to be efficient. Alright everyone, start your cooking. As the connoisseur shouts, the timer starts winding down, and Ram jumps into action, healing her ingredients. My role is to make sure everything's prepared. That way Miss Amelia and Ram can focus purely on cooking. There's not much time. I'll cut the ingredients into small pieces so that they'll better absorb all the seasoning. In no time, a bevy of well-prepared ingredients are arranged neatly in front of Ram. That should be enough. It was tough. Next up, I've got to make a spice mix that will influence the flavor of the curry. First some of this, then this. Ram dips the tips of her finger into the black powder that we procured from up on the surface and tastes it. This is high quality pepper. What did they call it here? Pepper? At any rate, calling it a legendary seasoning is absurd. Even if it's high quality, it's just a pepper. All that talk about how one taste would be enough to captivate anyone. No such seasoning exists. Knew this were stories Clara's dad made up on the plus placate her. Anyway, what should I do now? The recipe from Made For You squad doesn't have any pepper in it. You want to make a delicious curry, we should stick closely to the recipe. Ram regards the black powder in a deep contemplation. Ram, let's go find that legendary seasoning. We're going to use it to make a dish for Clara. I can go against Miss Amelia. It's a good thing I'm the one to start. You would have all sorts of trouble handling the spices. To use this so-called pepper, it might be a little spicy, but it's sure to enhance the flavor. Alright, I should also steam some potatoes. Time's up. We will move on to the next person. Well done, Ram. I'm up next. I've prepared everything, Miss Amelia. I'll leave the rest to you. Thanks, Ram. Alright, first up, let's stir the vegetable and the meat. Amelia gives a quick scan of the ingredients Ram had prepared, then launches herself into cooking without hesitation. Despite her technique being somewhat awkward, Amelia manages to stir-fry her ingredients properly, reciting the instructions out loud as she does so. Just the right amount. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Field changed. The cafe guard cheer loudly for the performance. Soda and Coco are performing on stage. Go to field now. Okay. Claim that. And claim the last mission.
There's no way I can run in this
Alright,
thing.
and we go to the shop. buy these tickets. We can buy 3 more. Let's do some pools. Alright, recruit. And let's do some pulls. Nope. Nope. One more. Alright, unlucky. But we can go to the shop now, and we should have quite a lot of these. So 6, that's 30, plus 20, that's 50 total. And we can end this by getting something really cool from one of these. But let me claim these first. Alright, do we get lucky? We don't, because why would we get lucky? But it's actually okay, because we have Ram. I'm so glad we got it, because Ram, and Amelia somewhere. Top. There. Cool. With that, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.